Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World and the Black Business School. I was thinking about something today that I thought could be beneficial to you guys that are out here grinding, out here hustling. So I'm trying to put on my shoes. My shoes are falling off. I had a thought that I wanted to share with you guys that are out here in the grind, trying to get out here and do something. Turn a dollar into make a dollar out of 15 cents. Trying to fight through all the the chaos that goes with trying to either build a business or to invest or to stack some wealth or whatever it is you're trying to do. One of the things that I did talk about earlier on drboycetv.com is the fact that building wealth and investing really is like warfare. And the reason I compared it to warfare is because it's not like like clean wealth where you're just getting a paycheck and you save a percentage of your check and your money just grows like that. Business is a little different. With business, you gotta spend money to make money. You have to take losses in order to get gains. You gotta take 2 steps back to get 3 steps forward, and sometimes you have to operate on faith. It can be very difficult, very stressful for a lot of people. And the reason I compare it to warfare also is because when you go to war, you know that even if you win, you're gonna have some hits. Even if you win, you're gonna have casualties. Even if you win, you're gonna have trauma. You're gonna have pain. You're gonna have some agony because you're gonna see some people. Your best homeboys get their heads blown off, and so even winners in a battle are mourning. They're mourning something because they've gone through some pain in order to get there. And so, what I thought I would share with you guys is a quick story about one conversation that I had. Hello, Latoya. Good to see you. And Ty, good to see you as well. Here's the thing. I had a conversation with a guy named Tyler Perry a few years ago, and it's the only time we've ever talked. Tyler and I are not buddies, homeboys, nothing like that. We're not friends, but we did have a conversation, and I thought that there was something that was shared during that discussion that I don't think he would mind me sharing that I think would actually help you. The reason we talk is because he called me. My assistant calls me up, one day and says, "Hey, Tyler Perry wants to talk to you." And I was like, "Oh, really? Okay, well, then let's talk." So Tyler calls me and he says, "Hey, Dr. Watkins, how you doing?" I said, "Hey, what's going on?" He said, "This is Tyler Perry." And I said, "Oh, wow, this is great. Nice to meet you, brother." And we talked for a minute. And the reason he called was because he seen me talking about something on CNN. There was a big debate on CNN about something, whether it was films or whatever. And I said, look, I'm not a big fan of Tyler Perry films, but his work is not destructive. It's not like he's trying to destroy people. It's not like he's some rapper telling black people to kill each other. He just has a style of filmmaking that I'm not necessarily a fan of it, but I don't dislike the guy. In fact, I think his story is one that we can learn from in terms of how to build your own. Tyler really did a good job of building his own. But anyway, I guess he was grateful. I said, well, don't thank me. I mean, I just tell the truth. I could have just as easily said something to piss you off because that's what I do. But but one thing that we talked about was I said, yeah, man, you were in this magazine a couple of days ago as the highest paid person in Hollywood because there was right just maybe 3 days earlier, 2 days earlier, there was a magazine cover that came out that listed him as the highest paid person in all of Hollywood. And I said, how does that feel? How does that feel for them to put you out there like that? And he said, oh, I hate it. And I said, why do you hate it? He said, because nobody wants everybody to know how much money you make, because then then you create enemies that way, right? And the other interesting thing that he said is that people don't know how much money I have to spend to make the money that I make. He said people don't know about the 2 million I paid this person, the 3 million I had to pay for that, the 4 million I got to pay for this, etc. People just see the amount that comes in. They don't see the amount that goes out. And I know what that means. I know that feeling. When I first became an entrepreneur and I started making money, I didn't tell people how much money I made because they wouldn't understand. A person who doesn't understand entrepreneurship can't understand how you could make $40,000 a month, for example, or 50,000 a month and be broke. They don't see that, right? Because they don't understand that sometimes to make 40,000 a month, you might have to spend 50,000 a month to do that, right? So you're going 10 grand in the hole every month. Or they don't understand how Uber can make so much money, as much money as they make, and actually be losing money. Uber loses about $1 billion every quarter. Well, that's because business is warfare. In order to receive, you must give. And business owners get a lot of flack. They get attacked. It's like, oh, you're just a bunch of rich people exploiting people. But what people don't understand is that investment is a huge sacrifice. It is a huge sacrifice to give up. First of all, as an entrepreneur, you're giving up your weekends, all your free time. You're giving up your evenings when everybody else is chilling and watching a movie after work. You going in the office trying to get your business off the ground. You're giving up all your extra money. Any extra money that you have is being poured into this business. And then on top of that, it may not be enough money. You may have to go in debt in order to fund the business. Not everybody's about that life. Not everybody's ready for that. Now, everybody wants to be a part of it when the business succeeds. When you start making money, or like Tyler, he's on the cover of a magazine now. Everybody's like, oh, everybody wants to get connected to that. Everybody wants a piece. Everybody wants a job. But nobody really wanted a piece of Tyler Perry when Tyler Perry was giving up everything he had to get his dream off the ground. Nobody wanted a piece of that, right? But everybody wants a piece of the prosperity, but nobody wants a piece of the pain. And so what I would just say to you is that, first of all, that conversation came to mind this week, and I thought that it would be hopefully good encouragement for those of you who are out here trying to hustle, trying to, who are in the grind, trying to build something, trying to do something different for your family. I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to keep going. And just know, business is bloody, business is battle, business is war, business is tough, business can be painful. Trying to grow, no matter how good you're doing, you're gonna have losses, you're gonna take hits, you're gonna have casualties. But what happens is that you're hoping at the end of the day that your wins exceed your losses, and that's how you win. It's like a football game. You're gonna score some points, and you're gonna give up some points. And as long as you score more points than you give up, then you win. And that's pretty much what it comes down to. So that was that conversation I had with Tyler, and that's really something for those of you that are entrepreneurs. Some of you are entrepreneurs, some of you are entrepreneurs. You want to have a business one day, you want to be investors one day. Well, I'm just going to tell you, if you're going to be an investor or you're going to be a business owner, you need to be ready to take some hits, take some losses. If you can't handle loss, if you can't handle failure, then it's going to be tough for you to succeed. So just be ready. Don't be embarrassed. Don't feel bad. When you get your face in the mud, you just keep on going, keep trying, try again, repivot, fix it again, and then next thing you know, you're going to be you're going to find yourself dancing in the victory circle. But it's going to come with a lot of pain. You're going to start thinking about all the sacrifices you made, friends you lost, money that you lost. Times you got embarrassed, times that people didn't stand by you, that said that they were going to stand by you, people trying to get stuff out of you, people, more money you get, more people want money from you. It's a lot of emotional turmoil that comes with so-called success. It ain't clean, it ain't pretty, but you can do it. Just always know you can do it, and always have faith in yourself, and that's what I want to tell you to do. So Latoya says, love your show. I've never learned any of the financial information you provide, and I'm finishing my PhD in July. Good for you. Keep growing black-owned media, says Latoya. Well, good for you. A PhD. What is your PhD in, Latoya? Whatever it's in, congratulations to you. Give me your subject matter of your dissertation. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go. I really didn't plan on being in here for very long. I just wanted to say hello. Neuroscience, look at you. Go ahead. Just smart black woman. I'm telling y'all, brothers, if you get you a woman, get you a black woman, and get you a smart black woman. Those are the best that there are. I'm going to marry a woman with a PhD myself, and so she's beautiful and brilliant. I'll tell you, that's the best kind of woman in the world. But anyway, go ahead. Please hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do that. Also, please share, subscribe, all that stuff. Some of you are watching from the Black Financial Channel. If you aren't watching from the Black Financial Channel, please subscribe at theblackfinancialchannel.com, theblackfinancialchannel.com. Also, everybody on the channel, I want you all to be stock investors because the market's really, there's a lot of money being made in the market right now. We have a free training from the Black Business School, sponsored by the Black Business School, on how to buy your first share of stock. So if you want to access that free training, just go to blackmoney100blackmoney100.com, and you can get your free training on how to invest in the stock market. Also, don't forget, I'll be in New Orleans the weekend of June 28th, so you can go to drboyceneworleans.com to learn about that conference. It's a 2-day conference. It's very private, very exclusive, but a lot of experts will be there, so it's going to be great. And also, if you want to come see me in Chicago, where I'll do my investment seminar in Chicago, that's for 1 day, so the price point's lower. You can go to drboycechicago.com. That's drboycechicago.com. chicago.com. And of course, last but not least, the All Black National Convention is happening the weekend of September 27th. We lined up a lot of our speakers and panelists, and everything else is going to be great. It's going to be in Houston. It's a great big family reunion. So if you want to know more about that, go to allblacknationalconvention.com. That's allblacknationalconvention.com. So I see Latoya's getting all kinds of love and encouragement in there. So yeah, go ahead and clap for that, sister. Y'all need to clap for smart black people. We out here clapping for these ignorant mugs on these hip hop videos. No disrespect to rappers, but some of y'all rappers just need to stop. For real, seriously. The Migos, I saw the Migos on a Mountain Dew commercial riding big wheels. I don't understand why grown ass black men are riding big wheels. That's childish. Like your big wheels are for 4-year-olds. Like they're not for grown men. They were literally riding big wheels or tricycles or whatever they were. And I just, that just bothers me because all throughout our history, they've always wanted to keep the black man as a little child. And they like that. They like to see black men as children. And I resent all of that. It bothers me. So clap for the smart black people. Don't be clapping for the coonery because we got too much of that out here. So what's the website again, Priscilla? It's blackmoney100.com, blackmoney100.com. So you can get started. You'll love the video. It's excellent. I lay it all out there. You will be a stock investor by tonight or within an hour. You'll be buying stock, and I'm telling you that will make a huge difference for your family. If you just bought a couple shares of stock every week and did that until the day you died and just didn't sell anything, your children and grandchildren could very easily be millionaires, and they certainly wouldn't have any financial problems. So it's like buying little pieces of land. It's like buying a little square foot of land every time you get a paycheck. If somebody had done that for you starting back in the 1950s, your family would be wealthy right now. So that's why I'm pushing this to the black community. So I hope you guys will go and invest for your family. That's how you win in America. So I'm out of here, guys. Take care. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Be good. Peace.